Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. The dark side of the body game. Hey, you know what? Look, one thing you can always say about me, I'll say about myself, anybody can observe. I'm always going to be real about something. And I'm always going to tell you all sides of something. Now, I want to talk about the dark side of the body game. And look, even though I use that term for, other people, other content creators, even outside of this sector, we'll talk about, developing your body to attract women. Okay. And, it's good. It's good. I've been promoting it for years. I've seen it work. I get testimonies every day about it. But yeah, to every bright side, to every good thing, oh yeah, you're attracting some fine women. And I've done videos talking about, those women with those tight bodies, like a guy with, that good body build or whatever they like. And just to be clear on it, when I talk body game, it's just the best body that you can get for yourself and the women who like that body, because that's all you really need. All right, all that's cool. And yeah, if you just getting some good women, you getting that good nanny and everything, or whatever you want from the woman, the support and all of that. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right. And that's great, but there's a dark side to it. See, and I talked about this in my book, Sexual Chemistry. Just like you attract the very attractive ones, the cooperative ones. Oh, you get the crazy ones too. You get the crazy ones because once you walking out there, you got that nice little form and everything. Don't think it's just the good ones. Even when I talk about tribe, all the women attracted to you might not necessarily be your tribe. For whatever reason, a woman can find you attractive, even if y'all really shouldn't be nowhere near each other. But that's the thing, because you can attract some crazies. Indeed, even if the woman that you're attracting with your body is attractive, she's fine, she got the tight body. Woman looking so fine, pretty, got the body looking so fine, make you look ugly. You be like, God, and everything. Oh, she could be crazy. She could be crazy. See, one thing when you're talking about attracting women, even if they look physically good, it doesn't say anything about a particular woman's mindset. There's been many a guy that's been stalked, particularly if he's select. He's been stalked. He's had women coming by his house 1 a.m. He's come out to his car, find out his tires are slashed, and if he trace it, it'd be to some woman he ain't even messing with. Oh yeah, it gets that deep. See, one thing, when a woman becomes obsessed with a man, attracted to a man, yes, many men will feel like, yeah, I want that, but what if the woman is crazy? What if the woman is crazy and she started doing stuff, or, and I've actually encountered situations from both sides of the equation, talking with the men and even some women where they thought, they were so obsessed with a particular man that, they were saying it's a relationship. There was one incident, and I ain't gonna get too much into it because it was a woman. It was on a message board like a couple decades ago. And this woman had mentioned that she was engaged to this particular man that I happened to know. And she was telling people, she was being public, yeah, we're going to get married. And she was talking about how some people prayed for her. They were going to do some stuff. Now, like I said, I actually knew the particular guy. I remember I ran into him. I said, oh, yeah, I heard this, you and this woman getting together. Congratulations. He was like, he didn't know her. He didn't know her. And he was definitely a select dude. And he was like, I don't know that woman. And he said he don't know her at all. He's never met her. That's how deep it was. I was like, damn. But you gonna get that, because one thing, I always talk about, how women, when they get a man in their head, they interested in them. They can be a little crazy. And see, yeah, you having those fun stuff, but then you get those women, or you get the woman that you actually hooked up with and you decide, hey, I don't want to deal with it anymore. you know, for whatever reason. And it ain't like you just trying to dog her or something. You just realize, hey, we're just not compatible. And it happens. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's one thing. But once you as a man is select, you're not forced to stay with a woman. And in fact, as a man, if you're smart, you're going to make sure this woman is on your plan, you know? Or if she got something else, you ain't, because see, a lot of men will stay with a woman because quite frankly, they ain't getting another woman. But if you select, you got multiple women to choose from. Even if you want to be monogamous, you ain't going to put up with crap from a woman. But that don't mean she going away. Seriously, some of the biggest problems come from a woman chasing the man down. So, you know, that's the thing. You join both sides and you getting a lot of craziness. And that's just the women. That's just the women. Let's be real on something. Let's be real on something. If a man select, only friends he can really have are other select men in peace. Because ain't nothing worse than you get like you in a social circle and you get a bunch of men who see that all the women are giving you attention. First of all, those other men, they the ones who lie about you. They ain't on your side. They mad because that big butt woman that they wants you. So they ain't gonna be cool with you. You think they gonna be cool. You think it's all you cool with them and stuff. But then you look up, all of a sudden some woman that you were friendly with is looking at you funny. I've actually had that a few times. I've had that more than a few times personally. You know, all of a sudden a woman real friendly, then she stopped being friendly. And it's like looking at me like, oh, I'm some terrible dude or something. And I'll be like, damn, what the fuck happened? And usually with me, somebody acting that way, I don't really like go out my way to find out. I'm just like, oh, well, you know, because it could have been anything. But then I say, how many times? Shit. I say maybe a half a dozen times over the years, it'll get back to me why this woman is acting this way. A couple times it was the woman herself. We'd be someplace situation different, and she'll say like, you know, this dude, he said you did all this. I was like, no. And then she get to see me, or a couple times it was a woman knowing some other people that knew me who said something different. And they'll say, yeah, this dude lied on you. He said this about you or that. Basically cock blocking. Because if you really in that type, especially if you got that body build or something, there's always going to be somebody coming against you. Always. Or trying to say something. Or you know what I find funny? You get some guys, they'll try to say, well, yeah, he all swole or he this or that. They just straight hating on you. Might not even be a woman involved. They hating on you. Trying to say, oh, well, yeah, he got those muscles, but he can't fight, or he this or that, or he on steroids or some shit. They just hating on you, period. There ain't even a woman involved. They just hating on you because they not in that position. So you finding out, well, damn, you can't be friends with a lot of people. You know? Especially a lot of select men, especially if you're that type working out, you doing something, somebody's always trying to put you down. Or I'm better than him. Or especially you talking about body game. You get some guys, they ain't in the gym or something, they say, well, I'm smarter than him. I'm smarter than him, even though you got a way better job, and if you were to take an IQ test, you would blow them away. Seriously, that's the dark side of it. You're gonna just get some people jealous. The men competing with you, the women mad that they can't get with you. Because I was talking about the ones that might be stalking you, but then there's the ones who think you out of their league or something. And you know, sometimes they can act funky without you even doing anything. I've experienced it personally. I've had more than a few times some people in the comments have said, they said, you know what, man, it's the ugly girls that be acting funky. Seriously, you'll find that. If you that guy, you at that top level, you got that attractiveness. I don't mean just physical attractiveness, but cool, you know, charisma and all of that. The women who will act the funkiest with you aren't always the pretty ones will be cool with you. They be cool with you. It be the ugly ones who know they jacked up. Because women, and shout out Master Teacher BGS, he has said this about women. They know how they look. They know they ain't up there. They know you unattainable for them. And they act funky. So you got all this. And then imagine you on a job. Like you got to watch it on a job because you got the same situation, but in a tighter place where you can lose the job. Like I would suggest to any man, you know, you build your body up. You know, as women are attracted to you. You might even be on the office fuck file. Shout out cousin T-Talk. You gotta be like, well, damn, is this even worth it? Because it'll be funny. The trouble you get is not from the women throwing it at you. It'll be from the women who don't think they can throw it at you. And then you get the guys jealous or something, and you know they trying to harm you or something, or they talking a little bit shit about you. I've actually had that on jobs too. I've actually had that on jobs. There was one manager I had on a job. There was one manager, he didn't want me, he actually specifically said he didn't want me talking to this particular woman. Even though this particular woman went out her way to talk to me. It was, you'd be like, damn. So that's the dark side of it. Now, here's the thing. This don't mean avoid it. You still want to get yourself together. But just in life in general, there's always going to be haters. There's going to be haters, there's going to be trouble. You just got to watch it. That's unfortunate. Like, say this don't have nothing to do with the body game. Say you that type, you make a lot of money. I mean, like legitimate, you start making millions. You got haters. Or you get real popular, you're going to have haters. Like if you were like, okay, like in the YouTube spaces, have you noticed whenever a content creator gets real popular, gets real big, haters come out the woodwork. And it's all just jealousy. It's just jealousy. But that's one of those things. Everything got a light side, everything got a dark side. What you have to do is still stay strong in who you are no matter what. You got to focus on it and then learn to limit the influence of the dark side. Like we're talking about body game. Deal with other guys. Like one thing I do personally, my friendship network are guys who get pussy. So I don't really deal with like any knuckleheads or anything. They getting pussy like crazy. Few of them could blow me away. Definitely blow me away. But I can hang out with them because there's no jealousy. There's no like little dumb shit. And as far as the women, I just keep them. If a woman shows any issue or something, I just keep a distance, period. You know, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And also, I hate to say it, sometimes you gotta let them know there might be consequences if they come at you a certain way. It is what it is. Because and other guys who've been in that position, they can tell you. You got guys like some player type dudes. They got weapons. They got weapons, or they ready to. They know how to fight because they've been catching some hell. Some of them been catching hell since they were young. So I mean, that's the dark side of it. It is what it is, but here's the thing. One of the things you got to realize is you're going to catch that, but the reward is greater than the problems. But you still need to be paying attention to the problems, all right? So anyway, that's all I got for now. Y'all have a great day today. And like I said, it's good and bad and everything. Just, you know, stay strong and you still work to be the best you can be, no matter what. Anyway, that's all I got. Get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.